It's already clear.
Okay, so let's begin now triangles. First of all, triangle is also a polygon, or we can say a polygon of three sides is called triangle. Three-sided polygon is called triangle.
Triangle.
So we divide triangle into three categories according to side, three categories according to angle. When it comes to the according to side, if all three sides are equal, so this is called equilateral triangle. In this you can see all three sides are equal and all three angles are also equal. Equilateral triangle.
Mm-hmm.
This angles are equal. Equilateral triangle.
Yes.
Next one is the isosceles triangle. What is this isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal. When two sides are equal, then their opposite angles are also equal. This angle will be equal to this angle.
Mm-hmm.
When two sides are equal, then their opposite angles are also equal.
Yes.
And third one is the scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. In the scalene triangle, all sides are unequal and angles are also unequal. Right? So this is the division according to the side. Now we'll discuss the division according to the angle.
Mm-hmm.
If all angles of triangle are less than 90 degrees, they are called acute triangle. If one angle is 90 degree, they are called, that triangle are called right triangle. And if one angle is more than 90 degree, so this is called obtuse triangle. Obtuse.
Yes.
Now, main theory starts from here, and that's be very useful to tackle the problems. So the first theory is triangle inequality. Triangle inequality. Let us assume I have taken a triangle named ABC. Angle A opposite side is A, angle B opposite side is B, angle C opposite side is C. So the first property is sum of any two sides of triangle must be greater than third side. Otherwise, you cannot form the triangle. I repeat, sum of any two sides of triangle must be greater than third side. So A plus B must be greater than C. A plus C must be greater than B. B plus C must be greater than A. Sum of any two side must be greater than third side.
Mm-hmm.
And from here, Frederick, if you see this one, if I keep A this side, or you can take in this, if I keep A this side, can we say A minus B be less than C? I change, I transfer B
Yes.
from here to here. And if you see from
Mm-hmm.
here, A plus B is greater than C. It means A plus B be greater than C. Difference of A and B be less than C. It means this is the main triangle inequality. Any sides of triangle must lies between the difference of and sum of other two sides. So main triangle inequality is this.
Okay.
Did you copy this?
Yes.
Good. It means if I have let us say the triangle like this, ABC. I'm taking one numeric example. Let us say this is a 10 and this is 7 and this is x. So what could be the possible value of x? Just now I gave the idea x must lie between the difference of other two sides to the sum of other two sides. So the possible value of x must be greater than 3 and less than 17. Any confusion?
No, it's clear.
Good. Now I'll take 2-3 examples. You just tell me, is it possible? Let us say I'm saying the sides of triangles are 3, 10, and 30. Is it possible to make the triangle by using this side? Is it possible to make the triangle by using this side? Yes, no.
No.
Correct. We can't make. Means if you take this is 30 and this is 10 and this is 3, how we make triangle? We can't. Right? One more example. 10, 20, 30. Can we make triangle by using these sides?
No.
Right answer. We can't. Because if you take this is 30, so this could be 20, this could be 10, total 30. Where is the triangle? To get the triangle, the other two sides should be little more than third one, right?
Yes.
So it's not possible. Okay, one more example. 21, 20. Can we make the triangle by using these sides?
No.
Radrik.
Yes.
Because you see the sum of any two sides is greater than third side. This is very much possible.
Yes.
Or how I'll make you also. Let us say this is the big line, this is the big line. This could be 20, this could be 20, this could be 1. We can. Why we can't? Right? We can.
Yes.
So I think this triangle inequality is clear to you. Now next, this is also comes under triangle inequality. What is that? By looking figure, it is very clear. And this is also triangle inequality. If the angle is small, so opposite side be the smaller. If angle is the smallest, opposite side be the smallest. If angle is biggest, opposite side be also biggest. Read and copy. Sorry.
Okay.
So you understand, in any triangle, if angle is big, opposite side be big. If angle is small, opposite side be also small. Now, let me take any triangle. Any triangle. A, B, C. This side could be A, this side could be B, this side could be C. So what is perimeter? Perimeter, P, is A plus B plus C. Perimeter means the distance travel if you run around the boundary. So perimeter is A plus B plus C. What is semi-perimeter? Semi means half perimeter. Semi-perimeter is P by 2. or we can say another notation S, which is A plus B plus C by 2. And area, what is the area of triangle? ABC. There are two formula. One is this formula. This is called Heron's formula. Heron's formula. Heron's. He said, if you know all sides, you can find the area of triangle by using this formula. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C.